Hey guys, so today I'm going to be testing out these Makeup Revolution concealers. They are new to the market. They've come out like a week ago and they're the new hype because they're very affordable. They're $7 and they claim to be a dupe of the Tarte Shape Tape, which is $27. So I don't have the Tarte Shape Tape because that is so expensive. I just can't get myself to buy a $27 concealer, but I do hear it's the best concealer. But I've seen videos where they do dupes of this. So people have been saying that the Makeup Revolution concealers are a dupe. I'm not going to be comparing the Tarte Shape Tape to the Makeup Revolution since I don't have it. People have done the Tarte Shape Tape versus Makeup Revolution concealers to see if it's a dupe. You can watch Sharifa's video. She does a great demonstration of doing it half on each side, and then they look pretty similar. Today I'm just going to be doing my first impressions on these concealers because they're very affordable, and if they have that much coverage, I am excited for it. So lately I've been using the Colourpop concealer because I ran out of my Fit Me, but I ordered my Fit Me concealer again. I still think this is my favorite concealer only because it has the correct undertone for me and it covers a lot. The Colourpop one does do the job, but I feel like it could have more coverage and I feel like it's not yellow enough for me. Also, since I did have to order this online, it's kind of hard to see which shade I am. This one is in light 20 and I think anything after that was too dark. So this is the one I've been using. It's not light, it's that the undertone is pinker than yellow, so like it'll be a little bit ashier and I'll have to build it up to get that full yellow coverage that I want, which this one gives me. So this is in the shade 20 Sand, and this is a great concealer. It's light, but it also has a nice yellow pigment that like color corrects my under eyes. So I had to order the Makeup Revolution ones online because I went to Ulta and they didn't have it in stores. The colors that I got were C4 and C6. I think I picked the ones with the yellow undertones. I'm not sure how it's going to be because, again, you'll have to pick it online. So I'm not going to judge it based on the color selection since that's my fault if I get the wrong color. But I'm going to be testing out how it wears under the eye. I already have my foundation and eye makeup done, so all I need is concealer to start finishing up the rest of my makeup. I'm going to start with C6 I think because C4 looks a little bit light to me. I'm going to give you a description of the Makeup Revolution concealers so that way you're familiar with it. These are $7 each. They have 0.11 fluid ounces and they're very small, so you get what you pay for. But if it is good coverage, then that's amazing if it's $7 and it's good coverage. So they do have a bunch of colors. I'll insert a picture since I don't know how well you can see on my phone. They have 18 shades. So I think they did try to evenly distribute their shade range. So they have some fair, they have some light, they have medium, they have dark, and they do go into kind of deep colors. Since they did start with 18 concealers, I think they did a pretty good job trying to include as many shades as they could. So the one that I got, C6, is for light medium skin tones with yellow undertone, and I also got C4, which is for light skin tones with neutral undertone. So I got that one in case the C6 was too dark, since my under eyes, I guess, are in between light and medium skin tone. So I'm going to start off with the C6 and hopefully that's not a wrong color for me. I'm just going to unpackage it. So this is how it comes in this little tube. It has like a nice rose gold top. So I'm just going to use the Beauty Blender to blend all this out because that's what I normally use. So it comes in like this thick wand. I'm going to do a swatch of it just to see if it oxidizes or anything like that. So here's the swatch of it. It does look pretty light to me, so I hope it's not. And it doesn't look enough yellowy to me. I'll show you the Fit Me and the Colourpop swatches as well, just so you guys can compare. The Colourpop one is $6 and the Fit Me, I think it ranges depending on the store. might be like $8 or $7. So this is the Fit Me swatch. This is yellower. Do you see how much of a difference that is? The Fit Me is way yellower, and I love that because that color corrects my under eyes without me having to put corrector on, and it does a great job like covering my dark circles. As you can see, there's like hyperpigmentation down here too. I have foundation on, so it like got rid of most of it, but without foundation, if I just want to wear concealer, this is the one I need. The Colourpop one also comes with a wand like that. And that's the swatch for it. So to me, this looks like the Makeup Revolution has the least yellow pigment. So this one does look more neutral than yellow to me. The Colourpop, I guess, is very similar to the Fit Me. That's why I've been using it and not complaining. I just think that Fit Me has a little bit more coverage than the Colourpop one. But this one looks very neutral undertoned. It does not look yellow at all. So I'm scared to see what this looks like on my face. So I guess I'm going to try the C6 under my eyes, and we'll see and hope it doesn't like make me a ghost. Wow, this looks very bright and white, so I'm scared to see how this looks. Makeup Revolution concealer on me. I feel like it's so bright, and I'm not used to putting such a bright under eye because usually I have a yellower pigment in it, which like balances out the dark circles, but the coverage is pretty good. Like again, I should have used color corrector because I should have realized that this is not yellow enough for me. I think it does oxidize a little bit, so I'm hoping that will help. But I think it should be fine with my powder and everything on top. So I'm just going to put the rest of my makeup on, and then I'll give my final reviews. So I'm back with my finished face of makeup, and actually while I was doing my makeup, I think I actually like the Makeup Revolution concealer better now that my whole makeup is complete. So what I did notice is I think it did oxidize. I'm going to do another swatch with all my concealers to see how much they did oxidize. But also when I put on my powder, which is the Maybelline Super Stay Better Skin. This is what I use to set my foundation and concealer. When I put this on, I think it balanced out the grayness of the concealer because I guess this has like an oranger tint to it. So this is the color. It has like a very peachy, orangey tone. So it balanced out the grayness, and now I think this concealer looks amazing. It does, like, it's on par with my Maybelline and my Colourpop, which I really like. But also it, like, I don't know, it looks pretty good under my eyes. So I would say a thumbs up for the Makeup Revolution concealer since it's only $7 and it did a pretty good job. I think they do need to work on their undertones more because this to me is not a yellow undertone. These two have more of a yellow undertone than this one. I guess this, like, it oxidized to orange, and as you can see, the Colourpop one and the Fit Me one do get pretty similar since the Colourpop one does oxidize. But this one, it's still pretty neutral to me. Like, I think they messed up on their undertone. So I'm curious to see what their neutral one looks like. But I think they do need to work on their undertones better, which would help, like, correct my darkness under the eyes. But I'm gonna try this out with color corrector tomorrow. So make sure you check the description to see what my updated thoughts are on this concealer. So far, I think it is pretty good. Yeah, it looks pretty flawless under the eyes. Like, now it matches, like, perfectly, so I'm very happy with it. It's so weird how, like, at first I was kind of iffy about it, but now that it's set and everything, it looks pretty good. So I would definitely recommend this concealer. For the ending of this video, I'm just going to do a swatch just to see how much they did oxidize. So this is the Makeup Revolution one. I'm going to swatch it next to the first swatch. So this, I mean, it did oxidize a little bit. I think it oxidized just a little bit, but not enough where it turns these shades. Like, there's a little bit of difference, but to me it still looks pretty much the same. So the next one I'm going to swatch is the Fit Me, just to see if it oxidized. I'm going to do it right under. So as you can see, this is way yellower when I first swatch it, and this is a little bit more orange. And the last one I'm going to swatch is the Colourpop. This one I know for sure oxidizes. Yep, look how much the Colourpop oxidizes. That's the only reason it works for me, because this color is very similar to the Makeup Revolution color once it first swatched, but then after a while it does get dark, just like the Fit Me one. So my final thoughts on this are, I would recommend this concealer. It's amazing. It has good coverage. I would suggest color correcting if you have a darker under eye like I do. I'm going to try it out with color correcting, so stay tuned for that update in the description box. And it's a great price. $7 for a concealer is amazing, and it has pretty good coverage, so I would definitely recommend this. Just be careful of your shade, because as you can see, the yellow undertone was not really a yellow undertone. But other than that, I love this. So thank you guys so much for watching, and if you like these kind of videos, give it a thumbs up and let me know if you're gonna try this out or not. Bye. I love, why is there a fly here? It's not correctly. There's this stupid fly that keeps running around me. Ugh.